Lamplight presents The Farmer's Daughter by Mary Nichols. Narrated by Gabrielle Baker. Chapter 1. 6th of June, 1944. This is the BBC Home Service, and here is a special bulletin read by John Snagg. The familiar voice of the newsreader filled the farmhouse kitchen. D-Day has come. The first official news came just after 9:30, when Supreme Headquarters Allied Expeditionary Force issued Communiqué No. 1. This said, under the command of General Eisenhower, Allied naval forces, supported by strong air forces, began landing on the coast off France. "It's happened at last," Jean said. It was something the whole country had been speculating on for months. The war had been going in the Allies' favour ever since Rommel had been ousted from Africa at the end of 1942. At that time, Prime Minister Churchill told the nation, "This is not the end. It is not even the beginning of the end. But it is, perhaps, the end of the beginning." Was this, then, the beginning of the end? The signs had all been there. You couldn't hide thousands of troops on the move by rail and lorry, holding up the trains and clogging the roads, and the huge increase of bombers flying overhead, the British at night and the Americans during the day. And no one was allowed to go within 10 miles of the coast, all the way round from the Wash to Land's End. Her mother stopped fussing around her father's wheelchair and sat down to listen while the newsreader went on to give more details. The huge number of ships, aircraft and troops, and how the attack started at midnight with airborne troops landing behind the lines. There had been some tough fighting, but losses were lighter than expected, and everything was going to plan. The King would make a broadcast at 9 o'clock. "Do you think that means the war's nearly over?" Doris queried. "Will our boys be coming home soon?" Her first thought, as always, was for her son. Gordon had been captured when his Spitfire had been shot down over northern France, while trying to defend the troops on the beaches of Dunkirk, and he had been a prisoner of war ever since.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?